and I'm a student for the lead course. I did this research with a co-partner called Andrea Atanato. She's a student for semester. So the topic of our research was facial expressions in Ecuador. Difference and similarities here at the Yache Tech, especially with students' faces. So, let's start by stating why is it important to study facial expressions here at the university. Well, we should know that when we talk to someone, we do have another part that works involuntarily, and this is called the body language. And it's basically expressed through your face. So it is very important to notice when someone is talking to you, to notice what expressions are they showing to you. So this is the body language, and this may cause the social interactions that we have with family, with work, with friends. So let's put this example. If you're going to get to an interview, you should know that the person who's going to interview is going to notice how you act or how you react to some questions. So that's important in order to get a job or even to meet someone. So this is the main reason why I choose this topic, or why we choose this topic to study here at the university. So our research is based on the work of Eggman, Friesen, and Ellsworth that they did in 1972. They stated two theories. The first theory is that similarities are also called the universal expressions, which can be recognized in any culture at any part of the world. While there is another theory that stated the differences. Here in the differences, which are called the display rules, are mainly structured by the idioms, the languages, and the traditions that this culture has that the other doesn't. So we were based on this work to analyze our research. So our research was placed here at the university. Why do we choose to study the facial expressions here at the university? Because Yache Tech is a rich place to study faces from different parts of Ecuador. We have students here from different provinces, from the coast, from the region, from the highland, from the Amazon, and from the Galapagos. So it's a very good place to study here, all these interactions between faces. The students who participated in this program were mainly volunteers, but the condition was that they have to be born here in Ecuador, and they have to live, they have to come from different provinces. So they also have to be between 18 years old to 20 years old, mainly. And they have to be between boys and girls. So we also choose these four emotions, which are happiness, sadness, scaredness, and repugnance. Why do we choose these emotions? Because these emotions are the most common ones seen here at the university. We did some interviews with people, and this was their answer to what emotions are commonly seen here at the university. So here we have some examples. Then we reunited all these students in a particular place, and we started to ask them to do some emotions to show how, when they are happy, when they are sad, when they feel repugnance into something, or when they feel scared. And we gathered these two volunteers, which is Dana and David. They, here in these two emotions, happy and sadness, and then we have the other two, which is scariness and repugnance. After we took all the pictures, we choose the best pictures of all, and we try to analyze each one of them and classify them between girls and boys. So then we did the analysis. Here in the analysis, we work with a program called Atlas Team, which this program helps us a lot because it can differentiate, or it can distinguish some characteristics of a face. So, for example, in the state of happiness, we can see these three girls, and we analyze mainly three factors, which are the eyebrows, which is in the yellow color. Then we have the cheekbones. Then we have the wrinkles and the mouth. we obviously can see that they have a similar characteristic between these four aspects, which is the eyebrows are a little higher from the part that they are supposed to be. The cheekbones are a little bit shown, so they're kind of like very observed. You can observe that very easily. Then we have some wrinkles around the mouth because of the smile that they have. And obviously, when they are happy, they also show their teeth when they are happy. On the other hand, we have the scariness state. Here in the scariness state, we analyze just three aspects of them, which is the eyebrows again, the eyes, and the mouth. Here we can say that the eyebrows are a little more low in the lower part of the front, and then we have the eyes, they become a little smaller. And finally, we have the mouth, which is basically tight and showing like in line form. Well, after we did all of these classification and analyses, we get to the results part. Here we have some convergent and divergent theories. In the convergent theories, we had that the work that Ekman, Friesen, and Ellsworth did of happiness and sadness, they match. They basically match because happiness is the opposite of sadness. So many of the characteristics that we found here is because, for example, if the eyebrows were a little higher, when they are sad, the eyebrows are in the lower part. Obviously, when they are happy, the smile is showing, it's a curve showing down. But when they are sad, it's a curve that's showing the upside, which is an inverted smile. So this is basically what we have in convergent theories. But we have some divergent theories, which is the scared faces of these students. Here we have a 50% and a 50% that the eyebrows had an S-shaped, which was like three of the 6 students showed these characteristics, but the other 3 didn't. We also have the eyes becoming smaller, and the line now that I said before are like 70% of them. And the 30% of the students that we took the pictures of, they didn't show these characteristics. Then we have the repugnance phase or the statistical phases. Here we have 100% in these 2 aspects, which is that the eyes became a little smaller and the wrinkles by the nose were shown. But on the other hand, the line mouth showing the teeth, it was like a 50% of them that showed this characteristic. Well, after all of these results part, we got to the discussion section part. Here we have, we obviously converged that the theory of Ekman and Friesen where they match, because when someone is happy and when someone is sad, they show these characteristics here at the university. But we have a contrast here between the repugnance and the scared faces, because they didn't match at all as we thought they could be. Because mainly the reason is that we have here people from all over the country, and these interactions between one province and another province may actually change the results. So it's not going to be the same like if we do this exam investigation in a specific part, like in the coast or just in the Amazon. It's not going to be the same because there's a good interaction between all of these students. And finally, we also took in consideration that there was some stimulus here. When we took these pictures, we showed them some videos, we showed them some pictures that could cause this reaction on them. So this stimulus may actually change a bit how they react to these things. So that was basically the work that Andrea Donato and I did. This is a reference that we were based on. And I hope you like all the presentation. If you have any question, I would love to answer them.
Yes, you said that Ekman had 2 theories. The one that says that the expressions are universal, and the other one that says that that depends on the place.
Yes.
Do you think that the expressions that we must have really can change if we go, I don't know, travel to another place and stay there? Do you think that they might change?
Well, I do think that's possible because you actually, for example, if you have lived all your childhood, I don't know, in the city of Keila, for example, but then you come here, which is a very rich place and mixed with all people from different places. So you're gonna be like, you might take some of these characteristics that this person has that you actually spend time with, and he might actually take some of the characteristics that you have. For example, I don't know if you heard that some people here, people that come from Cuenca has their own style of communication, and people from Guayaquil has their own style of communication. But sometimes they kind of actually copy what they have in common, and they try, even for just for fun. I mean, they have their own words, but we have also our own words, so it's going to be like a mix. And yeah, I believe that could change the results. If you have any other questions.